Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are playing Arcanum again. I think it is part number 4. And let's load the game. So last time we stopped with this museum thing. I should decrease the sound a little bit. Well, I have Gar now, new person.
Yes, sir. What?
He's naked, like me at the beginning of the game, so I think I should try to find something for him to put on, and I need to check the price of the armor. So I need this dread armor, which is 2,666 coins, and this is pretty a lot, so I'm not going to buy it yet. Some new artifacts, haven't seen them before. Gilliam's helm. Does Virgil have...
What is it that you wanted?
Yeah, he does. Who else could have that? Nobody, I think. Still quite loud. So, I think it's a good time to talk to my companions about the city that we are in. I'll begin with those who are not really talkative. I mean, who are not voiced. So, hello, Sog. I have some questions, and I can ask, well, in every city, in every town, I can ask this question: what do you know about this place? So he says, he squints, wobbling a little. Looks like Torrent. I think we should stop by Grant's Tavern, over on Kensington, I think. Best wine in city. Oh, there is always Caleb's Malloy's in the boil, but you gots be careful over there. Yeah, that's about Boyle. I told you in one of my streams that Boyle is this region, district of the city, which is very dangerous, has a lot of criminals there, and it's not the place you'd like to visit not prepared. So what I need to do is to... Actually, I will go there right away because I need some gun, and to get this gun I'll need to eliminate one enemy. So, let's see. I can talk to Jaina. Hello, Jaina. Could you tell me about this place? This is Torrent. I'm so very excited. If there is anywhere that a person could learn about technology, this is the place. I think Gilbert Bates, the inventor of the steam engine, lives here. And then there is Torrent University, the shipyards, the factories. I've never seen a more beautiful place in all my life. So Gilbert Bates is a play of words. It's actually about Bill Gates, you see. And we will talk to him because he is this person connected to the quest, the main quest. And I'm going to him right after Boyle. Virgil.
What is it that you want of me? What can I answer for you?
What do you think we should do now?
I suppose we should try and find this P. Schuyler and Sons in Torrent. Perhaps they will know who the owner of the ring is. What is it that you want of me? What can I answer for you? Torrent? I don't know much about the place. I don't much like cities. Always feel so crowded, hedged in. I'd rather not say any more about it, really.
So, Virgil actually knows a lot about Tehran, just doesn't want to talk about that. Yeah, well, let's talk to Gar.
Yes, sir. What can I answer for you?
I can have some questions about the main quest, interestingly, which is quite a unique option. Do you know where P. Schuyler and Sons is located?
I think I have heard it mentioned in the same breath as Devonshire way. I'm sorry I cannot give you more precise directions.
What can you tell me about P. Schuyler? Oh, I think they were Schuyler and Sons. I forgot how they pronounce it here. I will manage it.
Strange goings on there, it seems. I was always hearing rumors of the dark agents and shady dealings. But you know how people are, always gossiping about things they don't understand, so who's to say, really?
What kind of dark rumors?
Grisly ends seem to meet those who deal with the Skylers. There's even rumors of an association with ancient death cults.
So I was correct. I remembered correct. It was Skylar's. I have some more
Yes,
questions.
sir. What would you have me do? What can I answer for you?
What can you tell me of this city?
Tarrant? Not as much as I would like, as I didn't get out much, understandably. Some days Mr. Parnell would take me out for strolls to drum up business, though. I thoroughly enjoyed myself on those outings, as I am now. Have I mentioned how grateful I am to you for allowing me to travel with you?
That's great, but what can you tell me about Tarrant?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse my ramblings. Well, on the southwest side of town is the Boil. Disgusting place, filled with orcs and other refuse. And then, of course, up in the northeast we have the upper classes.
I would think you'd be sympathetic to the orcs.
Why? Because I suffer the same indignities at the hands of civilized people? I think not. Those barely sentient monstrosities that I happen to resemble deserve their lot in life. I cannot feel remorse for them now that they're being put to work for the common good, instead of being allowed to skulk around some dungeon or to waylay passers-by.
Well, and here I actually wanted to... I mean, when I first read this, I wanted to let him go immediately because I don't understand why he, while having suffered all his life for his appearance, he still was very, very aggressive towards poor orcs who didn't choose their destiny. They were just poor creatures who were born like that. And I want to say hello to Purple Doggo. It's not the Hulk, it's Gar. He is actually a man, but
Yes, sir.
due to some
What would you have me do?
due to some genetic trouble, he was born with the orc appearance, and so he was standing in the museum as an exhibit, and I bought him there, and so now he's my companion, and he's going to be a very good fighter.
What can I answer for you?
So he's a good fighter, and well, I think he'll be with me all the game. But actually, interestingly, I can show. Just let me save the game because I don't want to lose money. But if I buy this armor and give it to him,
Yes, sir.
look, he becomes purple. Well, not purple. It's that's I think violet. The color of what? What is this color? Seawater? No. Some flowers, maybe. So anyway, it changes drastically, which is quite funny.
Yes, sir.
Just because of this armor. Without it, he is green. With it, he is purple. So I'm going to load because I didn't plan to spend so much money yet. Yeah, well, not orc. He is a human who looks like an orc, which is yeah, I know it's pretty strange, but that's this game. Some strange things are happening, and he talks very intelligently. His language, I think, is the most exquisite in the whole game. Maybe with some few exceptions, like dark elves who talk about mysteries, but as this kind of aristocratic heir, that's him. So, Magnus, I haven't talked to you yet.
How can I help you?
Some questions.
What do you need to know?
I'd like to know a few things about you, Magnus. Oh, no, sorry. Wrong
How can I
button.
help you? What do you need to know?
Any further thoughts about P. Skylar and Sons?
Beyond the rumors of murder, mysticism, and foul play? No, I think that just about covers what I know, my friend.
One or two more things.
How can I help you? What do you need to know?
What do you know about this place?
This is Tarrant, my friend. Can't say as I know much about it. I do know that if you need to find someone in particular, you should stop by the Hall of Records. When I was looking for P. Schuyler and Sons, that's what I did.
So this is pretty funny. Can you make him purple? Actually, well, I definitely will. But you know what? Okay, yes, I think he deserves it. Why should he be naked? Yeah. So Gar,
Yes, sir.
thanks to some people, kind people, you are now not naked, and moreover, you are now purple, which is purple. So yeah, and I'm going to save. I have a son once. I'll call him Magnus Squirrel or Magnus. Magnus Hubertus Justus. What does it mean? Well, Magnus is a nice name. Actually, it's a very nice person, this dwarf. So I have this book.
How can I help you?
No, Virgil, you have it.
What is it that...
So when we first met Magnus, he was telling us about some secrets, that it's impolite to ask a dwarf his name and his lineage, and then he pretended that he is from a that he was from a very like very special dwarven family. But what we can read in this book, it tells that actually it's a kind of encyclopedia of how dwarves should behave. So I think we should actually read it together. I think it's an interesting thing. Ron's Almanac of All Things Dwarven. From deep within the heart of the Stonewall Mountains, home to the magnificent halls of the Wheel clan, do I bring you, humble reader, this tome pertaining to all things dwarven. Though it is true that I, Gideon Percival Rowan, have never actually set foot within those halls, I've spent my life in the dwarvish studies, and have even shared words with a dwarf or two in my day. I can wholeheartedly testify to the authenticity of the information imparted within. Chapter 1. The most important thing for one to know of our dwarven brothers is that theirs is a culture based upon honor. Every word they speak, every action they take must be grounded in honor. For instance, let us take the subject of the dwarven name. A dwarf, under no circumstances, will speak his name to one he doesn't call his friend. And what a thing it is to be a dwarven friend, indeed! A dwarf would not think twice to throw down his life to defend a friend. But I digress. A dwarven's true name, his family name, is a sacred thing, a thing of mystery and power, according to their customs. Their names are symbolic, being a reflection of their very history, of who they are in this world. If a dwarf trusts you, he will perhaps impart his common name into you, but if he utters his family name to your ear, you are blessed with the truest friend you will ever know. This is just a perfect name for a lawyer. Just imagine Magnus Hubertus Justus Herzog fighting for law and freedom. Yeah, Magnus. What Magna Carta, if I remember correct. That was one of the documents of the ancient times, I think. Yeah, that was a very important legal document, I think. So Magnus, magnificent, I think could be really a nice name for a person, especially if this person is a lawyer. So let's see if your plan comes true. Chapter 2. One must be aware, when approaching a dwarf, of things one must never say or do. For while it is said that a dwarf's patience is as long as his axe handle, I know firsthand the fury of a dwarven rebuke when one runs afoul of dwarven etiquette. Never must one insult the beard of a dwarf. Next to his name, his beard is his most prized treasure. A dwarf is measured by the grandness of his facial growth, and to refer to it in less than reverential tones is to beg a beating. Further, asking of a dwarf the name of his clan is tantamount to slapping him in the face. The name of his clan holds the sacredness of his own name tenfold in his heart. So do not ask unless you wish to test his mettle, which I can in no way recommend. Lastly, never ask a dwarf about dwarven women. For some mysterious reason, their women are hidden away and are never even whispered about amongst themselves. I myself made the nearly fatal mistake of attempting to ascertain whether the female of a dwarven species grew facial hair, and was fortunate to escape only severely maimed. So that's the story of this nice book, All Things Dwarven. And suspiciously enough, Magnus tells us exactly the same facts when we ask him, when we met him for the first time, and that creates this. That starts the first piece of the puzzle. That the question is, who is Magnus? Is he really a dwarf with a long family history, or is he just pretending to have this lineage? So, and I don't want to spoil everything yet. That's why I'll tell you his story as the story goes. Well, I think I need to give Gar
How can I help?
a weapon. So Magnus, I'll take your sword and give it to Gar, because he is going to be very dangerous. Okay. Not a plan, just an idea. Alright, I need to start working. Love, Tom. So, yeah, I wish a nice working day to you, and thanks for coming to the chat. I really appreciate. Hope to chat to you soon again. So, let's check this rubbish bin. Of course, boots. And do I need to buy something? Well, let's see. What do you have, good man? Do you want to buy boots? No? Okay. I can possibly purchase bullets, but I have a lot of them. I can purchase this pig face basset. I can purchase war gauntlets to make my companions more dangerous. Actually, who is the most vulnerable now? Magnus is not that vulnerable yet. Sog is pretty armored, and well, who would try to kill an ogre? That's pretty ridiculous. Gar is also very armored, but he might need some equipment. Well, I think I'll buy a shield, a basset, and gauntlets. Do I have enough money for that? I think... Oh, and I need metal boots also. This, and this. And I almost have no money. Perfect. Well, but that's fine. So, Magnus, I want to fortify you. So this is for you. And Gar, this is for you, to be more dangerous and deadly. Yep, good. Let's go further. And now we are going to Boyle to talk to some guys and complete some missions. Well, Boyle, as I said, is a district which is quite dangerous for anyone, and if you don't have a lot of power or confidence in yourself, you shouldn't go. That's a very bad idea. But I think we are fine. So that's why we are going to this underground station, and we buy a ticket to Boyle. Here we are. By the way, notice that Boyle has no return option, so if you arrived here, you have to cross the bridge, which is quite a... well, it's a safe thing, but it is long. It takes a lot of time. So... I want to save my game.
Of course, sir.
No.
Of course, sir.
Stop. that might be trouble. So I want to go to this part, and they will immediately attack. Well, you see, I actually suffered quite a lot. That's why I'll try to do it a little bit better. So, can I talk to those human guards? Yes, do you need me? What is it, citizen? What is through these gates? That is the boil in there. You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. I would not expect someone of your inexperience to last more than a few moments in there. I see. I will take my chances. Thank you very much. Or I can say thank you for the warning. So I'll say thank you for the warning. But I will go anyway, of course. And I need my gun and start shooting. Oh, he's strong. Oh, that was pretty tough. Where is the sound? I quite dislike these legs. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay. We are good. Now let's wait for 1 hour. Yes, Magnus is wounded, and he is wounded because Virgil cannot actually cannot heal him, because Magnus is already very aligned to be a technical creature. That's why magic doesn't really work on him properly. But now I have some armor, and I have a broadsword, which is good. So I'll give
What is it that you want of me?
Virgil this armor, because I want him to be more fortified. Now he is stronger, you see. And I'm going to trade with this with this small gnome. Greetings. What sort of wares do you carry here? Oh, little of this, little of that. Nothing fancy. Lots of odds and ends. Of course, a lot of it's rusty, but a little spit and polish will clean it up just like new, I suspect. So I want to trade with this person and sell him some rubbish that I just got. Can I buy anything of use from him? Oh, steel becomes more and more expensive. So this broadsword I'll give to, I think,
what do you need to know?
to Magnus,
How can I
just
help you?
because I don't want to carry it around. And of course Magnus is not experienced enough to carry this. Now to the bar. This is another bar which is not as safe as any place around this world, so many people will try to offend you or test you and so on. So let's talk to this bandit. He doesn't talk. Halfling bandit. What I want here, boy. I've a few questions, if you don't mind. He looks at you and smirks. As a matter of fact, I do mind, boy. You got an idea who you're messing with in here. Being as weak and scrawny as you are, I'm surprised someone ain't already made you into a blood puddle. He snickers to his friends. So I can now admit that I'm weak, and they will actually ridicule me and refuse to talk to me. But I can pretend that I'm kind of determined and not easy to threaten. So I'm going to go with the second option. I see, perhaps you'd like to try, braggart. The man's eyes flare, then he almost smiles. Perhaps you might just have a little sand in you, boy. The boil will teach you right quick as to just how much. I'll give you some free advice. Don't be saying words you don't mean, and don't back down to no one. Unless, of course, you run into Pollock. Thanks for the advice. Could I ask a few more questions? I don't see why not. Make it quick, though. What is this pub we're in? This here pub is called Caleb Malloy's. It's the best place in the Boyle to get yourself a drink and find out what's new on the street. There's a lot of the clan Mog in here too, but Malloy's is no man's land. Pollock told us no fighting in here, and so we don't start trouble. Who are the clan Mog? Clan Mog? Bunch of weak-spined blokes who live in the North Boyle. Orcs and half-orcs mostly. Their boss goes by the name a Darien Mog, and he lives in the Bentley, fancy building just north of here. Bloody flaming prince hiding behind his nice little house. He spits on the ground. I'd like to get my hands on him. Who is Pollock? Pollock! He's our boss. He gestures to his friends. We're all a part of Pollock's gang. Bloody nightmare we are, too. Eh, boys? They all let out a raucous howl, toasting above the table and spitting most of their drinks. Pollock's a half-ogre, lives down in the South Boyle. There is 2 bosses here in the Boyle, but Pollock's the one to be afraid of. I see. A few more questions. How does someone go about getting work around here? Well, a bloke's gotta be careful about who he works for here in the Boyle, lad. For example, let's say you were to take a job with the clan Mog. Well, me and my mates, being a part of Pollock's gang, wouldn't take too kindly to that. You understand my meaning, lad? He pats a thick cudgel strapped to his belt. Yeah, a bloke's gotta be real careful. And if I wanted to join Pollock's gang, you might just be smarter than you look, lad. You wanna work for Pollock? Then I recommend you go and talk to Miranda Tears. She is the rough-looking lass that's standing up there by the bar. You just tell her we sent you over, and she'll decide if you are worth wasting any time on. I must depart. So now I know who I want to talk to if I need to work for Pollock, and I do need to work for Pollock. The woman in front of you is tall, strongly built, with a pair of scars running from the corner of each eye to the bottom of her jaw. It makes her look as if she's crying. What do you want? You got any reason to bother me, or you just enjoy rolling the dice with old Scratch? One of your men told me I could talk to you about a job. Oh, they did they? She looks you over. We might have a job or two for you. You know who we'll be working for? Yes, he mentioned a half-ogre named Pollock. Yeah, his name is Pollock, and he is not a very understanding ogre, if you get my point. Twin blades flash from beneath her armor. A man makes one mistake with Pollock, and there is no more mistakes. Are we speaking the same language here, mister? Of course. Good. Cause what I'm trying to tell you is that you don't go into business with a man like Pollock unless you're going in all the way. Plenty of blokes thought they wanted to be in Pollock's gang, then saw too much and got scared, tried to run. She smiles wickedly. That's why I come in. And who might you be? The name Tears. Miranda Tears. I take care of things for Pollock, all sorts of things. Like making sure he don't get any soft hearts working for him. Pollock doesn't like something or someone, she gives you a direct look. Then Miranda takes care of them. Of course, Miranda. May we speak about employment? Yes, the job. Well, it's not too hard, especially for someone that's got a brain in their skull. We've been running out of ale around here, and Pollock don't like it when he doesn't have his ale. I see. What do I need to do? There is a small warehouse here in the Boyle, just a few blocks north of here. It's owned by the clan Mog, and it's full of ale. There is usually a guard out front, and one patrolling around it. Bring back a crate of ale, and we'll talk about further employment opportunities. I'll do so. Good. Come back here when you've got that ale. Play your cards right, and you might just meet Pollock himself. I look forward to it. Good day. So that's the first quest, and I also want to talk to those guys who are standing in the right corner. Be quick about it. What can you tell me about the Boyle? The Boyle is a place of great opportunity for those in the know, it is. You, sir, are a lucky man to have chosen to speak with me as opposed to some of the other lurkers around here. He cast a distrustful glare across the bar. What is your meaning, sir? We are of the clan Mog round the boil. You would do well to throw in with us. You interested? I may be. You need to talk to Mugs over there then. He motions to a well-dressed dwarf standing nearby. He always got a job for those who'd hope to prove themselves to the clan Mog. I'll do that, goodbye. So I can have a conversation with this guy, but I'm not going to actually get any job from him. I'm going to ignore it. Oh, well, he actually even refuses to talk to us because he's saying that we are already in Pollock's gang, so that means that not for us anymore. Well, let's go and kill those bandits. Yeah, they're quite aggressive. Oh, you see, Jaina already died. So they're really tough. One hit and I almost lost my...
Friend, I've been wounded terribly. Quickly!
Better luck next time, sir.
That is tough. Who died? Magnus died. That's bad. So I need to send my guys. Was that Sog who was killed? Oh my god. That's pretty bad.
Good show, sir.
Oh, come on, Virgin. Well, you see what I'm saying? This boil is just a place with no jokes, actually. Sog, please leave.
An impressive attack.
Wonderful, wonderful. We finally did it. Let's wait for 1 hour so that Virgil has some
Of course, sir.
mana to heal. Now I'm going to loot. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. So, Sog, I need to give you this stuff. Yeah. Now it's better. And if I enter this area, they, I think, won't attack me because, yeah, they are my not friends, but I'm so this is not a hostile territory. This is the entrance, and that's where they usually try to what's that, murder you on the spot. Oh, actually I can also take the quest from Caleb himself. How can I help you? Perhaps, might I ask who you are, sir? The man before you is thick, barrel-chested, wearing an apron and what looks to be a permanent skull. He regards you evenly. I'm called Malloy, Caleb Malloy, and this is my pub. Nice to meet you, Caleb. Good to meet you too, lad. He looks around and leans a bit closer. Listen, you're new around here. A man can tell just by looking who knows the boil and who don't. This ain't a nice place to be visiting, especially when you don't know the lays in hand. You don't know the lay of the land. What do you mean, the boil? The boil, that's what this here stinky neighborhood is called. He laughs, wiping off the bar. Bloody den of thieves, brigands and murderers. A few poor families here and there, mostly just trying to make a living and stay out away of Clan Morg and Pollock's gang. Clan Morg and Pollock's gang? Who are they? Pollock's half-ogre who runs a mishmash branch of hooligans here in the boil. Not organized, mind you, but vicious and cruel. and the clan Mog. Darren Mog's clan is mostly orcs and half-orcs. He plays it a little quieter, but you can't trust him any more than a Bangilian Viper. Who is the better gang to work for? Well, that's tough to say, lad. If you get involved with one, the other gang's going to be after you hide. A man needs to be careful about who he works for in the boil. Once you decide, there is no going back. I see. A few more questions about the boil. Are there any shops in the boil? There ain't much to buy around here. Old Melon Bungerton, the halfling, has a wagon set up somewhere around here. He's usually got something for sale and most of it stolen. Or, in my case, I sold him some things from the dead bodies. Where can a man stay in the boil? Not too many places for a stranger to lay his head here in the boil, lad. You might want to try old Mother Tilly. She's got a shack just to the west of here. Sometimes she'll take in a boarder or two if she trusts them. So a boarder or two, and that means like 6 of us because my companions now are 5. Is there any work to be had around here? Well, you could talk with someone of the boys here in the bar. Of course, that would mean you'd have to make a choice which gang you would want to join up with, Mogs or Pollocks, and then you'd have the other gang out to kill you. It gets pretty messy out here, he chuckles to himself. Are there any other alternatives? He looks you over. I've got a job that needs doing. Might be easy or it might get messy. You never know here in the boil. I would be interested in hearing about it. Well, I get a pretty regular shipment of whiskey every week, except lately one of the gang's been stealing it. Normally I don't get any trouble from them, and neither one is owning up to it cause they know somebody is getting their skull smashed when I find out who it is. I see. What is it you need from me? What is it you need me for? Well, I need someone to go and pick up the whiskey for me. I'm running real low. You go pick it up and I'll give you 500 gold pieces when you get it back here. What do you think? Sounds good. What do I do? The man's name is Biggs. He'll be waiting for you in the middle of the Gerlon Bridge at the towers. I'll send the boy over there and tell him to be waiting for you. Watch yourself, lad. The boy and the place to be getting careless. You hear me? So now I'm setting off for this quest, and that will be pretty dangerous thing because, well, those guys waiting for me there are not really easy to kill. I mean, you saw.
How can I help you?
Come on, Magnus. You saw those 6 guys almost demolished my company, and that's why I have to be watchful. So, these are the guys who will cause a trouble, so I'm going to start shooting. But, well, they're not as actually tough. That's why I'm going to...
Of course, sir.
Alright. I'm good. So I need to take the sword 1, money, and that's all. And these 2 bandits have... This has nothing. And this has... Oh, good. Sog, we need some... transportation. So Sog is my official cargo, how to call him? He's my carrier. So, and this is the guy who will give me my whiskey. Hey there, you're Caleb's boy, right? He told me to be expecting you. I'm Biggs. Yes, I'm here for the whiskey. Yeah, I've got it right here. My deliveries boy keep getting marked on their way to Malloy's. Hopefully you'll have better luck. Thank you, Biggs. So this is my box case of whiskey, and I'm going back. I'm going back. The bodies are still lying here, which is quite strange. Well, nobody cares much. That's fine. And yeah, Caleb, hello. Again, this is... I've picked up your whiskey, Caleb. Here it is. You have. That's grand, lad. Thank you so much for the help. Here's your money. He hands you a handful of gold. You're welcome in Malloy's anytime. I will be departing now. I have a level up. I'm level 13. I can improve my charisma again to the level 18. Yes, and yeah, that's what I want. And going on. What the hell? So, well, the next quest I'm going to complete is this warehouse and another whiskey thing. Well, saving the game because I remember the quest is quite buggy. Anything could happen, so I'll start shooting it immediately. Oh, come on. No, I'm not going to be so easily dispatched. That's pretty stupid. Well, I think I need my companions to help me. Well, I get killed really rapidly because those guys are what level? Quite high guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Seriously hurt, sir.
A friend!
They're really, really tough.
I've been seriously hurt, sir. Please help me.
And me too. What is their level? 27. Well, that's the answer. Maybe I need to dispatch the first one and then the second one. One strike I have lost half my stamina. Okay, we've dealt with him. I will wait 1 hour. Okay. Let's take what he has. Sog, the same process. I should have saved my game because Sog isn't going to survive. Hell, that's pretty tough. No, not both of them. That's a bad idea.
That's the way to show those bastards
Friend! I've been wounded terribly. Quickly! I need healing.
Of course. Let's wait until this guy leaves. Alright. That was much better. Let's save the game. So, this is for you. Continue. And wait until this guardian reappears. Here he is. Start shooting. Start running before he... before he kills me. Exactly. I hate this place. Always creates a lot of trouble. Oh. Magnus was dispatched just in 2 cuts, I guess. He dodges like hell. What the hell? Why is he so tough? Please die. And I'm missing like... He is alone killing all my guys, like all of them, and how to explain this I have no idea.
seriously hurt, sir.
Okay. No.
I've been wounded
What's...
terribly.
Oh, I was killed. I didn't notice that.
An impressive attack.
Okay,
wounded terribly.
we have
Quickly, I need
been
healing.
victorious. Let's wait. Yeah. Sog. The weapons. And then join this leaf. I don't need it. Let's wait 1 more hour. Virgil is healing himself. And 1 more hour. Okay. Cool. Let's go in. I need this case of ale. Not whiskey, I forgot, it's ale. And then I'm going to show you this wonderful place where you can stay for a night, which is totally useless because you can anyway just move a little bit out of the city and you will... Oh no, it's not an inn, it's actually another quest, which is this guy. If you talk to him, might I ask your name? My name is Lars. What do you want of me? Nothing, just traveling about. Good day. So if I attack him, he'll become a monster, and he is actually hiding here. But I've never done this quest before, and I don't think it is possible if you're not. I think it is about mastery of dodge or melee, and that's why I've never advanced those skills. So that's why no, hasn't happened to me. So yeah, Miranda Tears. What brings you back here already? I've brought back the crate of ale. Here it is. You have. Nicely done. Welcome to Pollux again. I've told him about you and he wants to meet you as soon as possible. If you head down to the South Boil, you'll find where he lives. Tell the guard that Miranda said it was okay for you to go on in. Watch yourself and don't do anything stupid. Pollock will be waiting. I'll do that, Miranda. Good day to you. So, I'm now prepared almost to go to this half ogre. Before that, I want to go outside the city just to have some healing, because Magnus is half dead, and that makes me slightly nervous and actually makes him very vulnerable, and I don't want him to die accidentally. And to save load constantly, that's pretty stupid. So 1 hour waiting should be not enough. I think till morning. Oh, wolves, of course. What else could have happened? Until morning, I said. Yeah, and Magnus is still not completely healed. Well, perfect, just perfect. Going back to the city, to the Boil. Actually, it's quite an interesting name, the Boil, right? Because it's about this boiling, I guess, criminality, all the bandits. And where is this inn they were talking about? The place I could stay at. I think it's this house. Oh, by the way, there is a flower. Yeah, what is that? Oh, I think there are actually 2 people. I mean, quests that I can complete here potentially, but I've never done that. So maybe it was about this place. Maybe it was about these places. So I need to talk and go there too. What is it? What is it wants me? I don't like your attitude. You don't like my attitude. Get out of here before I cut you up for bait. That's, you see, some strange monster, which gives me nothing. I mean, I just killed this guy for no reason, and that's no way to behave. That's why I'm not going to kill him. I'll let him be, because I don't really know what he is about. Maybe his destiny was too harsh on him, and so let him just be. This poor lad. Yeah, these are just empty buildings. So I guess the inn was there, the place to sleep. So I'll go there when I start the quest. Yeah, Jaina, I need to give you some Kadura and mushrooms. Yes, so we are good. And now I want to enter Pollock. What do you want? Whose house is this? Well, there is always strange grammar in here. This is Pollock's house, and he don't like strangers hanging around here. I'm no stranger. Miranda Tears told me to go and speak with him. Oh, it's you. He knocks on the door. Hey, boss. It's the new guy. He is here to talk to you. Go on in. And if we hear any trouble, you're a dead man. I'll remember that. So, let's go in. And this is Pollock. And this is the underground. So, I could go to the underground immediately, but I won't. Let me talk to him, because I will kill him anyway later in the game, like closer to the end, because I want to kind of bring justice to the boy, but for now we are his friends. Ah, the boy that be making so much noise in the boil. Half ogre before you use huge, his face heavily scarred. Pollock, I assume. Yeah, I be Pollock. That's a name you gonna be remembering, boy. Yeah, I'm sure of that. He eyes Virgil suspiciously. Hey, don't I know you over there? Pollock never be forgetting the face. I know I seen yours. Maybe you've been to the boil before? Virgil?
I don't know what you're talking about, Pollock. I'm sure we've never seen each other before today. Be careful with him. I've heard rumors about him. This
Virgil,
is not
are you
the
sure?
time or the place to talk about such things. Just watch yourself and be smart about what you say.
Alright, Virgil. I'm sorry, Pollock. You were saying? I be the leader of this gang. He looks you over, his fists clenching and unclenching. You like making noise? Pollock don't like people making too much noise. I be the leader of this gang, you savvy? Like Captain Jack Sparrow. Of course, Pollock. I'm not here to make trouble. He grunts, smirking. Good, you smart. You keep being smart and you not end up that savvy. Pollock got a job for you, smart boy. You think you got the stones to do another job? I'm glad to do whatever it is you need done. Good boy, smart boy. You listen to Pollock and you not end up dead. There is a man I need you to kill. Man they call Darren Mogg. You know Darren Mogg, boy? No. Who is he? Anybody who know the boil know Darren Mogg. Half-orc trash. He and his clan walk around the boil like they own it. But Pollock owned the boil, boy. And Darren Mogg going to find that out the hard way. You savvy, boy? Yes, clearly. What do you need me to do? Well, Mogg be living in that big building at the top of the boil. It be called the Bentley. Thinks he king of the boil in that building. Pollock show him who can. I understand. Is there anything you can tell me what that might help? Bentley locked up tight, boy, and lots of our trash watching it all the time, inside and out. You got to be a smart boy, not make a lot of noise. Got to sneak in, be smart, make him dead. Savvy? I got some things might help you, boy. Might just help you not get dead. You Magicker or tech boy? I'm more partial to the ways of technology. A tech boy, eh? I got something might help a tech boy like you. He hands you 3 objects. Use them, good boy. You only get one chance at this. And don't come back here unless Mogg's dead orc. If I see you before it happens, I kill you myself. Savvy? Yes. And what do I get in return? You can keep the things I give you, and if you come back alive, I give you 1,500 gold. That's all you're gonna get from Pollock, savvy? Deal? It's a deal then, boy. Now get out of my hair. Get on out of here. Like I said, I see you before Mogg's dead, and I kill you myself. Well, I take my leave of you. And that's how we get the next nice gun, which is hand cannon. So comparing with my weapon is, it has speed 13, and this hand cannon also has speed 13, but it has much bigger damage output, and that's why like attack 18 and attack 20. So that's perfect. And I need to get...
What is it that
I
you
need
want?
to give Virgil the grenade, the energizer, and the revolver. Now I am equipped to go. Actually, no, because the orcs in the buildings are going to give me a hard time, but that's fine. I'll manage. Where is this sleeping place? I wanted to show it to you. Hello, Ariel Pink. Welcome to the show. Nice to see you. And this is the place where you can sleep. But where is the owner? Where is the owner? Who is going to tell me? Oh, I can use it just for free. Really? Huh. There was a woman previously. Well, that's convenient. Actually, I think it's even better than going outside the city. Yeah, so now... Stop. Now the dangerous thing. I need to kill this Darien Mog, which is not the easiest thing to do. Well, let's start shooting.
I've been seriously hurt, sir. Please help me.
Orcs are tough. Virgil almost died in this battle. How much? 2 HP and minus 12 energy. Well, he was really thrashed almost to death, and Jaina too. That's why that was a close thing. Sog, what's your problem? Don't have place for an axe? That's impossible. And this, of course. So now you're packed and you still have place for something inside. Yeah. So I want to explain what's happening. So Sog is very strong. He can carry big weight, sorry, while I cannot. That's why he is my transport for many things. Perfect. Now 1 more hour. Yeah, we're all healed and we can enter the building. And that's what we're going to do. We'll go and meticulously and steadily eliminate all the orcs, berserkers on the go, because myself, I'm not going to manage that because they are quite...
I've been seriously hurt, sir. Please help me.
I cannot manage it myself, like Virgil struggles tanking. And imagine I hadn't given him this armor. I think there was another body. Ah, it was Gar. That was just one orc. And yeah. So could you please rearrange something? This is not correct. What the hell? This is ridiculous. 1 and no, this is not, can't be true. Maybe I can do something like this. Well, that's pretty stupid. Well, I like these games with Arcanum, like try to organize your inventory in a way that everything fits, and that's always tricky. So what can I do? I can put it here. What can I do? So I need yeah, like this, and then I have almost have place for this. I like this. So X goes here. No, it can't be. It cannot be. Yes, it accommodates, and then it goes down, and this, perfect. And this goes here, and this goes here. Perfect. So you see, still there is some place for another item, and the game told me it was impossible. Bullshit. Some dogs to eliminate. Well, which actually instead eliminated me. So it's no joke. No, please don't bite me. Don't bite me. I don't want to fight you. It killed... just in one hit it killed Virgil, right? Perfect. Kill it. Okay. That was Brute Fang. I really think they kind of changed the difficulty of the game with the latest patch, because that just becomes absolutely... No, I don't want, guys. I don't really...
Seriously hurt, sir. Please
We survived. Perfect. Let's wait. Virgil, stand up. Heal up. Good boy. Heal. And one more. Thank you. Virgil is just irreplaceable. He is so good. Please, guys, walk away, because I need to take the axes. Axes go to, I think, Gar. Good. The next. The next is going to be this room. This is a funny show, I guess. Running away from the berserkers while I'm trying to... while my guys are trying to kill this. He heard us. Kill. Perfect. Wonderful. Who dropped the sword? Gar, you dropped the sword? Seriously? Are you joking? What's wrong with you? Anyway, we eliminated 3 orcs, which is just amazing. I'm going to loot them. And this one too. And give the access to Gar, who is now the, I think, axe wielder. Magnus, why don't you get some heal, huh? That's pretty bad, because if Magnus gets a strike from an axe, that's going to cost us a lot. Yeah, exactly, that's Magnus. Stupid. Run. Fight! What the hell, Jaina? What are you doing? Why are you fighting yourself? Well, okay, I need to send them.
Of course, sir.
That's the way to show those seriously hurt.
Well, that's a close space, and they are attacking together, which is not... Okay, that's going to be tough. Not much space to fight and to run. No, please. They killed. Somebody revived me. Thank you, but that's not necessary. Don't want to lose it yet. So. Oh, that was... What weapons do they have? Axes, I guess. Shoot. That hit was really savage. Ooh. I think that's one of those battles where I still have troubles, because later in the game I'll have good armor, I'll have stronger companions. Now it's just that my companions are too weak. survive. No, Gar, you can't do it. Unfortunately. Not alone. What if I shoot the door? Uh-huh, that's better. Let's run here.
I've been wounded terribly.
They're definitely stronger than those who were before. What the hell? Stop. Oh my god, just shoot this door.
Of course, sir.
Oh. Virgil, you're damn crazy. You know that?
Of course, sir.
What are you doing? Sog, please stop. The level is 30, which is not much. I don't know what's happening. I'm going pretty desperate. I mean, that's nonsense because we actually killed 3 before that. No, please, please, please go. If I save now, I'm going to, I think, lose. Well, okay, it will be a new save. 1, 2, 3. Then, what can I do? Well, this is actually this case when I'm kind of stuck. I need to leave the place. And guys, please.
Of course, sir.
Come here.
Of course, sir.
No, don't kill your... Crazy. What's that? Uh-huh.
Sorry, but
I start attacking my companions. Jaina, come on. Are you going to kill him yourself? Well, that's interesting. So, yeah, while this is this interesting show is happening, how Jaina herself with a fist is eliminating this orc berserker who is 17 levels higher than her. I'm just going to tell you what's happening. So that's a baggy baggy thing. So this is Demian Mog who we need to eliminate, and this actually see his reaction is minus 132, and we are very close. Oh, she just hit herself because she's not a skilled warrior. So she's actually pretty successful. It's just that if this guy attacked her, he would kill her in a strike, just in one hit. But apparently he doesn't really understand what's happening, so probably because the strikes are too weak and he's just thinking that it is maybe mosquitoes, and so he's going to just bleed to death quite pathetically. Yeah. Success. Perfect. Awesome job. That was splendid. Thanks to game bugs, I managed to kill those 2 beasts who just tore my companions down.
Yes, sir.
Time after time. So, and the final one is Damian Morg, who is no...
Good show, sir.
Well, okay. There is a crash. Wonderful. Sorry. Didn't expect that. I don't know why. Probably it was a glitch. I hope so, because if I can't kill him, then it's a trouble. Well, I think it was...
Of course, sir.
I think I saw what happened. So, Sog teleported somewhere here, and I think it's because of this door. So, yeah. It was funny. I mean, not really nice for the recording, but still, I couldn't do anything about it. Yeah, we can trade. Please have this, actually, this jacket, which is plus 20 reaction. I think, well, mine is not damaged. I'm not going to sell it. I'll keep it for the future because
What is it that you
eventually something might happen to my own jacket. Somebody could burn it, or I could get caught in a trap. Oh, he lost his leg, right? What a pity. So that's empty. Wonderful. And that's empty too. Perfect. Just splendid. And I actually... I don't remember where I need to... Oh my god. That was a terrible idea. It was a just horrible idea, actually.
Of course, sir.
Let's reload. Yeah, nothing to find here. I'm going back. I'm going back to this Pollock guy to report my success in dispatching his rival before, well, like 20 hours later, maybe 30 hours later, I'll dispatch Pollock, but for now he can live. For now he can stay alive, because I'm anyway not as strong to kill the whole horde. I'll sleep one day, because Magnus is very wounded. Moving on. And I want to create some very special weapon. Hello? I'm here to see Pollock. Hey, I hear took care of Mog real nice. Well done. Going in. The boss is expecting you. Thank you. Hello, Pollock. So you come back. I hear you kill Mog. Good job, boy. Yes, I've come here to get my money. Yes, you earned it. Here your money. He gives it to you. You done a good job, boy. You always be a member of Pollock's gang. You always be one us, boy. So I think that's pretty. I mean, what he says is very, very warm. I mean, that's one reason why I never killed him. Actually, almost never killed him, because he very nicely admits that I'm one of them, which is very kind of him. So that's why it's not really a good idea. You be needing me, brother. They say hi. How do you do? So they're very, very polite, and there is no actual reason killing them, but they are creating troubles. I don't know. We'll decide by the end of the game if we should dispatch them or we shouldn't. By the way, it's interesting what those guys will say. Death is too grand for your kind, betrayer. So he's unhappy about me, and this bandit calls me a brother. Strangely, I don't know why. Miranda doesn't want to talk now, and this halfling is already has already said everything I need to know, and Caleb says nothing too. So that's it. That's boiled. I finished this part. Now I need to go back to Torrent and complete one very interesting mission. Also, I could make rings for my companions, which will take quite a while, but I don't want to do it yet. Should I go and pick Wallinger? Yeah, maybe it's time. Bollinger is in Durnholm. Yeah, man, what do you want? Crazy wolves again. Oh. It looks like this one is the end for you. No one escapes the Molochian hand. It would have been better for you if you hadn't survived the crash of the Zephyr. I don't know what you're talking about. Molochian hand, I'm afraid I have no idea what you mean. Perhaps there is some way I can make you forget you found me, and you'll be sorry you ever found me, fool die. That's very funny that they just found me eventually just now, because usually it happens in the first hour of the game. But I can pretend I have no idea what he's talking about. Really? He leans in close to you as if to study your reaction to what he's about to say. I pictured you as someone who would accept his fate bravely for some reason, not attempt to escape by lying like a coward. If I was the person you seek, I would accept my fate, but I'm not. So thank you. Good day, sir. I escaped him, but actually I'm going to kill him anyway. In 2 shots. 2 shots, sorry. That's funny.
Yes, sir.
Why I killed him? Because he will give me loot. That's pretty simple. I mean, I need money. And he was about to kill me anyway. And again, yeah, guys, let's pretend I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not the person you seek. Thank you, goodbye. And now I'm beginning shooting.
Of course, sir.
That's free experience. Lots of items for me. Jaina, let's go to you now. Please accept this stuff. I'll later take it. Don't think it is all for you, but that's fine. So lots of loot and money later, which is very nice. As I grow in level, the assassins will also become more dangerous. I mean, kind of dangerous. But you see, like 3 wolves are much more threatening than just 3 assassins who I just dispatched. Lycanthrope. I didn't want to kill him actually because he's a nice guy, but that's fine. I wish I were a lycanthrope, running in the forest, enjoying my time, but unfortunately I'm not. And of course, boars, who are just the most vicious enemies ever, and especially in Gothic 3, for example, unpatched Gothic 3, nothing is more horrible. Well, let's see. Yeah, let me introduce Bollinger, who is standing right at the counter, and he has a very interesting story. I'm not going to spoil, but there will be a very interesting kind of way of discovering who he really is. And I just messed up because I cannot join him because I have 19 points of charisma and I need 20. Why would I go here anyway? I'm stupid. Yeah, perfect decision, Andy. I need now to wander around and shoot endlessly until I get to level 15. Oh, I keep messing up this game. This is just ridiculous. Well, what can I do? Anyway, there is a chance I will find the location now, because there is some secret location here. Labyrinth it is called.
Of course, sir.
Look, my character is not the one he used to be, because remember we struggled to kill one wolf. Now we killed 5 alone, and none of my companions died. So that's how it happens. And with every level,
Of course, sir.
with every level, it's going to be only worse for my enemies. Oh, Virgil, please leave. Perfect. So now I'm level 12. Sorry, 15. I have 2 points of level up. Charisma 20. Now I can join 6 people. And 1 point I will put into my... Into my what? I think... Into my perception, I guess. So if I put 1 into perception, I will be more dangerous as a warrior. Then I will get an artifact which will give me +2, and then a chemical ingredient which will be +1, so I will need only 2 points to raise perception. That means, yeah, if I do it like this, yeah, that's enough. So now go back to Durnholm. I hope there is, and I actually discovered this labyrinth. Hope nothing is on my way now, because I don't need any adventures anymore. Appreciate it, guys. Hello, Elysian. That's nice to see you. Hope you're doing fine. I guess you're still working, but that's a pleasure that you're here with us. So, Wallinger. Need a hand, sir. Hello, sir. Might I ask you a few questions? I suppose. What do you know of this place? Aren't you just full of questions? Can't you let a bloke enjoy his ale? I didn't mean to bother you, just asking a simple question. Yeah, well, here's a simple question for you. What is someone like you doing all the way out here in the middle of this disreputable kingdom? Not exactly the kind of place that someone goes for a holiday. It's a long story. Tell him your tale, and I'm going to be honest. The gnome looks at you, considering your story. So, you're saying that it was you who survived the IFS Zephyr crash? Yes. He is quiet for a long while. Then... Well, it sounds to me like you might be in need of some help. Sounds like you might need someone to watch your back. He looks away, back into his ale. My name's Wallinger. Are you offering your help, Wallinger? Why would you do so? He doesn't look at you. Every man's got his reasons, and sometimes those reasons are only his to know. Then he looks at you, slightly turning his head. Plus, I didn't offer my help. I just said it sounded like you needed some. I see. Well, I just might need some help. Would you join us?
I don't know about this gnome. There's something about him I just don't like. He seems awfully eager to go with us, especially after we've just met him.
Friends come in all shapes and sizes.
Yes, I know, but there's something about this gnome. I can't quite put my finger on it. Believe me, I've had the questionable sort of past, and I know how to spot a bad seed. Trust me, you want nothing to do with this gnome.
Perhaps, Virgil. Thanks for the advice. Is there a problem? Were you going to ask me something? Yes. Will you join us or not? He is silent, then sets down his ale. Surely, stranger, I'll join you. What's your name? I am a funny guy. I see. Well, funny guy, it looks to be an interesting day. Who knows what we might see tomorrow? He gives you a long stare. Shall we be off then? I'll be leaving now. And here we join Wallinger. So there is a guy glitching. Could you please stop doing something with my Magnus? Would you? Oh, Oh, he wasn't here before. Okay, he is offering me a game. Yes, sure, I'm going to play. How many magical disciplines are there? 16. What? Oh, no, no. That's wrong. What the hell? Magical disciplines. What? Okay, yes, okay. There are technological disciplines and spell colleges. Yes, of course. That's stupid. Okay. Yes, let's play the game. If I was a technologist and I was going to make the potion of persuasion, I would combine a thermometer and... Ooh, I don't remember. This is difficult. Can I check? No. Well, let's go for migraine cure. Oh, I was correct. I think I made this potion, and that's why I kind of remembered. So that is herbology. Where is it? Persuasion. Yeah, the first one. Migraine and thermometer. Really? Well, that's actually to improve your skills, but that's... I don't like dependence on elixirs or some potions. That's why I just go for the skills immediately or parameters immediately. So, Wallinger again. Yes, some questions. What do you know? Some simple question. Tell him the story. Yes.
I don't know about this, no.
Yes. Okay. So, Wallinger, let me show you what he has. He has a fancy pistol. He has a top hat. He has a small rustic finery. And he has some bullets, which I immediately expropriate. And I take his fancy pistol and his eyeglasses, which he doesn't need, top hat, and his small rustic finery. Because, well, I mean, that's ridiculous what he's wearing.
How can I help you?
I need something to give him now, because Wallinger is going to be the weakest spot in my army, maybe except for Jaina. So, Sog, do you have something for him? I can give him this small jacket, which is not anyway going to make any difference. Well, no, Sog, that's a bad idea. Have this and glasses. Why would you wear glasses, man? Crazy. So, alright, Wallinger, you can keep your hat and glasses and pistol, but I'll take it later anyway. And this is for you. Oh, by the way, no, it's not for a gnome. Well, I will need to buy something for him, because otherwise he'll just die, and he is very weak. How much money do I have? 3,000. That's pretty decent. Now I'm setting off for Tarant, and in Tarant I'm going to... I think, proceed with the main quest. Another lycanthrope. Or lycanthrope. I wonder. And another boar. Those boars, I mean, why are they so aggressive everywhere? Another boar. Greater one, okay. Like what we had before wasn't enough. Oh. Back off.
What is it that you want of me?
No, back off, I said. Back off. I'm going to kill him myself. Yeah, let's move. Shopping time is coming, actually, so... Because I need to spend money on...
Of course, sir.
One more wolf. Okay. What is missing in this game is the ability to highlight something, some important spots that I can collect. And also you see this Kadura stem is impossible to pick because it's blocked by the tree. which is poor game design. But I mean, poor game design for a perfect game, that's not a big issue. Oh, spider. Some spiders. Spiders are going to be another problem because they're always very toxic and poisonous and... Oh, I should say venomous. No, I think it is venomous. I keep forgetting. Poisonous is about... Oh, I need to check this. So there is a difference, like if it is produced somewhere inside, like a gland, or if it is on the skin or some other body parts. I read about it, but I don't remember. I think, well, in Dota 2 there is this Venomancer, and he is venomous, and he spits venom, so probably venomous is when you have it inside, so that means that probably that spider was venomous. No, not one day, till morning. And I need to wait until morning now. Alright, so we need to sell this stuff to somebody, so we'll begin with the blacksmith. Hello, sir. I want to buy this pig face basset, war gauntlets, and well, the shield. I do need the shield because otherwise Wallinger will just be killed in no seconds. Give me this, man. And yeah, 30 should be enough to survive. Sog, I'd like to take the sword and the axes. I wonder, can I sell it here? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, good. I just need to watch carefully because sometimes traders run out of money, and then it's a very bad situation because you keep selling things for 0 coins, and then you just notice and you feel pretty ridiculous and stupid. No, you have it, and this I need to sell. Yes, I am interested. So mace, large armor, another. Why so cheap? Why? I know, because he ran out of money. That's because no, he hasn't. The hell? Probably something is wrong about it. So this is 80 and 80, 17. Oh, that's a different one. And what does my sock have? The better one? Oh, I don't remember the difference. I didn't know the difference actually. Large leather armor. Large leather armor with different parameters. Maybe it was just broken. Maybe something else. I don't know. So anyway, these things I can't sell, which is fine. Sog has nothing for me.
How can I help you?
Magnus has nothing for me. Jaina has this, and this and this. All right. Please take this and this and this and this. Can I sell anything? Oh, you can buy the amulets for 6 coins. Ristitsa gave me 3. Oh, that damn Ristitsa, he tricked me.
Yes.
Rascal. Access. You keep this. And I need the sword. Like that. And this. Okay. Should be good. Let me sell it. Okay. 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 Nice. He has money still. That's perfect. I'm very lucky. Because otherwise I would have to go out and wait till the next day when he replenishes his money, which is pretty tedious. So, yeah. And you see, he doesn't buy everything because he's quite picky about items. Well, he has nothing.
What is it that you want?
Virgil, could you tell me if you... Yeah, revolver I need to sell. Don't want to keep it. No, I think that's all. Yeah. Do you want it? No, you don't. Nothing else. Okay, we have to find the vendors for these items that I have left in my inventory. So first of all, I'll come around this guy who is the merchant for firearms. So my revolver goes, my fancy pistol goes for such money. Okay, bullets. I need a lot of bullets. I'm preparing for the future. I guess you won't buy any of these costumes, right? No, no, no. Fine. I don't... It's okay. It's fine. Rubbish bin, nothing. Rubbish bins are wonderful. Lots of interesting things inside. Hello, inventor. Illuminated decoy, goggled helmet. No, I'm not going to buy this because I don't have technology yet. What can I take from this lady? Nothing. Let's move on. Come on. Let's move on. Let's move on. So let's get into this clothes shop. Hello. 47. No. The hat. Jacket he doesn't want. That's it. And well, general store. Let's trade. This rusty sword, well, small jacket, okay, goes. Small rustic finery goes. Eyeglasses, that's perfect. And do you have a ring? You don't. That's a pity. What do you have then? I will take all the bullets you have. Yes, and so the final destination is this man standing here. Hello, sir. I need to sell this. Thank you. And I need a ring now. I need to buy a ring because I want to speed up some of my guys. You see, this man is shouting the headlines from the newspaper, which is changing on a daily basis, and sometimes it reflects the news that happen in the world. Let's barter. The ring? Do you have the ring? You don't. Why don't you? Oh, that's pretty bad. So I can buy nothing. Let's go out, wait one day, and then I hope a ring will appear. Save the game. Hello, sir. A ring. You haven't renewed your inventory. Why? You bastard. Wait one day. I hope they didn't patch it, because that would be horrible. Hello, sir. Oh, thank you. I was desperate for a second. So I can now make a charged ring. I need to have another pig face basset. Metal boots. Yes, and another quality iron shield. Yeah, that's it. Virgil needs, of course, studded leather, but not yet. I don't have so much money. So Magnus, I need you to be a little bit stronger, but you already have these things. Why this great helm isn't you? It's pretty cheap, but anyway, have this shield. Yes, that's better. And somebody else, Wallinger, do you have the boots? No. Here you go. And Jaina, I think you also have nothing to fortify your head. Yeah, that's better. I need some... well, he's a techie, right? Wallinger is a techie. That's why he needs a regular plate thing. Ooh. I'm just worried about him because he's still... first of all, he's still naked, which is not good, not a good thing. And what is this about? Do I have to walk so far every time? Yeah, let's trade. One more in. Another pair of metal boots. Big face Bassett. And I'm spending my money like crazy. Another shield, I think, because... and war gauntlets. Perfect. Well, now, man, no armor for you yet, but I'll give you... well, nothing, I guess. Yes. Gar, I'll give you boots and a shield. Now you are very strong. And Jaina, I'll give you the gauntlets. Now you are also strong.
What is it that you... what is it that you want of me?
Nothing. I want nothing from you. Sog, you will have this big face Bassett now. And I need one more condensator, I think it is. Is it? No, it's capacitor. To make 2 charged rings. And then I'll set off on a mission. Because I have no money anymore to buy any protection, defense, or whatever. Thanks, man. And let's create something. 1, 2. Gar.
Yes, sir.
I think it's you who will be wearing these rings, but first yes, I want to...
What can I
so you have 12. Let's yes, see. 1 and 2. Now,
yes,
what? 14. Why? Because you're not technology oriented, right? That's a pity. Then I will probably take Magnus. Magnus, you are what?
What would you like me to do? How can I help? What?
12.
How can I help you? What do you...
16. Perfect. So I just didn't want to waste the rings on somebody who will not have the full effect, and the full effect is +2. And you see Gar is in the middle, that's why he has only 1 +1 effect, while Magnus has +2. So that's much better. Now I need to go to Appleby. To Appleby, who is a competitor of Gilbert Bates, and that's a funny story. Before that, I think we will have a look at the Panari Temple, just to learn some facts about the Panari, the religious cult, which is represented by Virgil and Joachim, his mentor. So this is the temple. Actually, I want to save my game now because it's going pretty well. Don't want to lose any progress or anything else. Well, that's a typical Catholic church. You see, like lots of sitting places and pretty cozy. but bricks are strange. Anyway, so in the name of Nasruddin, the Panari welcome you to our temple. How might I help you today, friend? What can you tell me about the Panari? The Panari Church is based on the teachings of Nasruddin, an elf who lived during the Age of Legends. As head of the Elven Council, Nasruddin acted as a guide for all of the races until the rise of Aranax and his evil followers. Nasruddin waged war, and Aranax was defeated. The Panari Church was founded some time after that. Might I ask a few more questions about the Panari? Of course. What is the Age of Legends? The Age of Legends was a time between 1500 and 2000 years ago, a time when magic was a much larger part of the world than it is today, before the mages left for Tula. A time of dragons and knights and kingdoms, the time of the Elven Council. What was the Elven Council? The Elven Council was a group of elves and mages who always saw the well-being of all the races of Arcanum. They were ruled by Nasruddin, a wise and powerful elf who was head of the council for 1000 years. What more can you tell me of Nasruddin? Nasruddin was the benevolent leader of the Elven Council. For 1000 years he ruled all of Arcanum and brought peace and prosperity to all of the races. His teachings are recorded in the sacred Arcanum and are the cornerstone of all Panari beliefs. Are there any prophecies that he will return? Yes, it is called the Prophecy of the Living One. It is written in the Arcanum that one day both Nasruddin and Aranax will return to Arcanum and fight the final battle. I don't understand. Isn't Nasruddin dead? Yes, he's been dead for a long time. The literal meaning of the prophecy is unknown. Many believe that they will both be reincarnated or that the prophecy is a metaphor for something more contemporary. The truth is, we just don't know. And who is Aranax? Aranax was an evil elf who came into power during the Age of Legends. He believed that only he and his followers were fit to rule and decreed death to all of the races. Nasruddin, in his mercy, came to our defense and, I quote from the Arcanum, defeated Aranax, banishing him forever to the void. What do you mean he was banished? We are not quite sure. Banishments no longer happen. We believe that it took powerful magic to do so, and once banished, the person never returned, but the Arcanum speaks of it, and so we believe. Has anyone else ever been banished? Yes, the Arcanum speaks of others who suffered the same fate as Aranax. There are 4 who are listed by name: Gorgoth, Krakator, Kurgan, and the Bane of Kree. They were all evil beings, but none were so evil as Aranax. If you ever see the Arcanum, you can read more about them. What is the Arcanum? The sacred book of Nasruddin's teachings. It is housed in the first temple of the Panari in Caladon. You can see it there. What more can you tell me of Aranax? That I heard this. More general questions. Well, that's it. So, I'm glad you stopped in, my friend. Would you like a pamphlet before you go? Sure, another book. Here you go. In the name of Nasruddin, farewell. Now I have this encyclopedia. Maybe I will read it later when I have more.
What is it that you want to?
Like when I have been playing for a while, I'll have a stop and I'll read this pamphlet to you. So this is Cedric Appleby. Appleby is another mock on the Apple Corporation. I mean, on this struggle between Apple and Microsoft, that you see this person hates Gilbert Bates because Gilbert Bates had created the engine before this person, so he hates and he despises this rich guy who lives in a beautiful house over here, while Appleby has to reside here in a kind of not in the slums, but definitely in the worst place and totally unknown, while Gilbert Bates is like a recognized, very famous person. So let's have a talk. I just want a piece of dynamite from him, and then I'm going to betray him. which is quite a bad thing. But he wants me to destroy Bates's factory by this dynamite, so I need to prevent the catastrophe. So please don't bother me now. I'm pondering the complexities of my newest project. It's brilliant, if I do say so myself. Good day. That's interesting. That means probably I have to somehow... Oh, I'm too early. Of course. Not yet. I haven't been to the Skylers. I have to go down first. Well, also, I want to go to the factory. Can I get to the factory before the main quest? Is it possible? So this is locked, and this is locked, and this is also locked. What if I wait till night? I will explain. I need a scheme, a blueprint of one very dangerous weapon, and it is in this building. So I want to try to get there before the game allows me, but it's so heavily guarded. I need to create a gun. Oh, that's fine, man. But actually, I cannot kill civilians. Oh my god, they are beginning to fight again.
Of course, sir. Of course, sir.
Oh. Well, this will finish badly for me. I think I have to go on the main quest because I have no chance to get into this place safely without killing guards, which is quite a pity. Well, I have to be patient. What else can we do? I want to chat to this person. Okay. Too late. Fine. I get you. But anyway, I'm actually strong enough to deal with the zombies, which will be waiting down the earth. So West Greenland Bridge, and then we go into the place where we met Magnus first time, and there we will set off for the main quest and see what happens actually if we meet the Skylers finally. So this is the location. Hello. And where is the... I need to wait till morning. Okay, he's sleeping. No problem. Good morning, sir. I'm here to talk to you about visiting. Hello, welcome to P. Skylar and Sons, dealers in the rare and beautiful. My name is James Kingsford. How might I help you? Hello, I'd like to talk with someone concerning this ring. What exactly can I help you with? Did you purchase the ring from P. Skylar and Sons? Not exactly. I was given the ring by someone. I'm very sorry, but we don't guarantee the quality of our products unless they were purchased directly from us. Now, if there is nothing else, I really must get back to work. No, you don't understand. Perhaps if I spoke to Mr. Skylar? I'm afraid that's quite impossible. The Skylers are extremely busy men, and I know they can't be bothered with something as trivial as your concerns with a product you didn't even buy. But wait, I just need to find out who... I'm so very glad you stopped by, though. Feel free to browse the store if you'd like. Have a good day. So that's the beginning of the conversation. He just cuts us off and brushes us off, but I'll try to insist. So, look, I really need to talk with someone about this ring. I'm afraid... listen, Mr. Kingsford, I recommend you let me in here. Your tone seems to concern him. Oh, really? And On what grounds do you recommend that I let you in here? I am from the Tarantian authorities. We are doing an investigation. He seems a bit shaken. The authorities, why? He regains a little of his lost composure. I see. Well, if that is the case, I demand to see your credentials, sir. You are in no position to demand anything. Open these doors. The ruse appears to work. Look, I have nothing to do with what's going on down there. I just work up here, watch the front door. What exactly is going on down there, Mr. Kingsford? No, I can't talk about it. They did something to me. If I tell you, then please don't make me say anything more. He hands you a key. Please, just take this and let me go. So, if I ask him to proceed telling, then he will be killed by some unknown force. That's why I don't want any blood to be spilled. I mean, any more blood than is going to be. So, I say, alright, James, you can leave. I'll take care of this. Thank you, I'm leaving. I promise I'll never come back. And so, he disappears in the wall. Wonderful. Entering the place and then trapdoor, and that's where I will meet first zombies. You see those small pieces of rubbish are zombies, and I need my companions to...
It's an ancient dwarven burial.
Of course, sir.
Zombies, stop! They keep running from me because they understand they have no chances, but I still can return because I want Virgil to regain his fatigue. Okay, now I am beginning my journey. There will be some traps. I'll be damaged several times because of the traps. Some clothes. Oh, that was the thing I was talking about. So yeah, this is the next nice quest location. I have some encumbrance. What is my limit? What is my limit? I don't remember. Well, that's because of the bullets. They're too heavy. I need to remove my cylinder. Yes, Virgil, could you please take this helmet, my cylinder, my shoes? He immediately takes the shoes, and this potion. And now I have no encumbrance. Lovely, because I want to shoot faster. What's next? The next thing is going down and shooting more zombies.
Of course, sir. Of course, sir.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe what's been done here. It's a travesty.
Of course, sir.
Magnus is indignant because
Of course, sir.
he sees it as a kind of grave for some dwarves, and he hates it that somebody dared to commit such a sacrilege to the
Yes, sir.
ancient catacombs. So,
What is it that you want of me?
yeah, please have this and this, because I don't want any rubbish in my pockets. Well, this is going to be pretty
Of course.
tough.
Of course, sir.
Perfect. The ruby. And anything else to loot? No, that's it.
What is
Virgil,
it that you...
some potions and the ruby to you. No, this doesn't make sense. That's all? I thought there would be more. Have they removed some zombies? Oh, come on. There were 2 traps? Really? Alright. But I thought there would be another level of the catacombs. I don't remember. Maybe I just was so over-leveled now. Alright, so this is the place that Magnus is going to be furious about. Let's see what he says. Magnus, what do you have to say?
Gods! They're using dwarf and zombies to do this grisly work. These truly are my lost people, and their resting place has been desecrated.
Magnus, are you sure? These dwarves look strange?
Yes, I agree. And I wish you'd stop going on about it, Magnus. I mean, these dwarves, even for the undead, they look a bit odd, misshapen or something. And the stonework in this tomb is atrocious. I'm not one to profane the dead, but I'd never claim these oddities as my lost people.
Easy, Virgil. You're not helping the situation.
What? Who are you to make judgments about dwarf and stonework? You're not even a dwarf, and you're bloody stupid as well. Primitive dwarves. Blech.
Don't worry, Magnus. We'll right this wrong.
Good. Then I can count on you to fight by my side.
So, magic chest. Some items. Who took armor damage? Some gold and treasure. A lot of traps to hit me. Another poisonous place. You see, quite a dangerous thing, those catacombs and underground things. Well, Virgil, potion, emerald, heal lesser wounds, arrows, and unidentified robe, which he doesn't want to put on, which is good because I don't want him to put anything unidentified, because if he does, might be a cursed thing and he will only suffer. So what's going to happen? I'm going to talk to those people standing here, and if I support them in their business, Magnus is going to be very resentful and will attack me. Just leave. If I leave him outside and go to this place without Magnus and talk to those people and don't kill them and then come back to Magnus, then he will anyway know how somehow that I have been to the Skylers, and he will refuse to travel with me further, which is terrible because Magnus has a very important quest and he's just a lovely guy. So I'll have to kill those 3 people, and can't say that it is the best thing to do because, I mean, I don't see any trouble with these zombies because, well, why not? If you are dead anyway, you can work, and maybe they even have some consciousness yet. But that's what Magnus wants. Let's see. Greetings. What? Who are you to trespass the halls of our business establishment? Identify yourself immediately. Business establishment? This is a house of horrors. You break into my home and then have the gall to insult me. Do you have any idea of the powers I can bring to bear against you, stranger? Dark rivers of twisted image and dream, fragments of night fear, and frayed and tattered screams of the desperate and the damned. Magnus and I aren't too worried about your threats, wizard. Don't test me, stranger. There is only so much insolence I'll tolerate here. Insult or threaten me again, and I will destroy you. Okay, I'm in desperate need of some information. Information. You violated our home and our business out of the need for some information. That's utterly preposterous. I can assure you that it's of the utmost importance. I'll be the judge of what's important in my own home. What could you possibly need to know that justifies that outrage? I need to find out the identity of one of your clients. Impossible. Even if you were here on legitimate business, we at P. Schuyler and Sons would never betray the confidentiality of our clients to even think such a thing. Listen, I'm not here to make trouble, but I have seen a lot. Yes, you have, haven't you? You've got me in quite a predicament. I suppose there is something to be said for making the best out of a bad situation, and you are persistent, I'll give you that. I'd appreciate any knowledge you have pertaining to a ring. A ring? Why would you think I would know about such a ring? We've sold thousands of rings. What would distinguish this one from the others? Please, sir, just take a look. Show him the ring. Oh yes, I see. A signet ring. And these letters, GB, more than likely they belong to the individual who purchased the ring from us. I guessed as much. Could you tell me the identity of the owner? Well, it seems we are at the crossroads, my friend. We, the Schuyler family, have been in business for more than 400 years. Never once in all that time have we betrayed the trust of a customer, and yet here you are, and so much you've seen. But what exactly what I have seen? What is going on down here? I suppose it does no harm in telling you now. I am Winston Schuyler, and these are my brothers, Edward and Niles. The Schuyler name is an old name, one of the oldest families in all of Arcanum. We've traced our bloodlines back to the age of legends and further, and always, from the very beginning, we have practiced the darker arts. What exactly do you mean by the darker arts? Necromancy, my curious friend, conjurings of the spirits, phantasmal speaking, the animation of the incurably dead. The Schuylers are a family who spend their time in the twilight lanes, cult in death and shadow. I see. That explains the dwarf zombies. They are your work. Yes. It's not as cruel as you might think. These bodies are long past usefulness to anyone. They are spiritless and properly good for digging. And with the bounty we've discovered here in this dwarven tomb, they've been extremely useful. So you think profaning the dwarven dead is right proper? The tomb is from a clan long forgotten. The very fact that it lies here in the lowlands and not the mountains says that they were more than likely considered lesser dwarven people. In fact, it's a strong possibility they were outcasts. You know, a dwarf's true home is always in the hand-carved caverns of mountain stone. My friend Magnus here might take the offense to your words. I'm sorry, but look at the evidence. The quality of the stonework here is shoddy. Most of the jewelry we bring up out of here is so poorly made that we have to melt it down for our own uses. And look, there is no writing on the walls. These dwarfs may very well have been illiterate. Hold on, these were Magnus's forefathers. I'm sorry, but the proof is irrefutable. Look at these dwarven zombies. All of their foreheads are sloped. Many have physical defects like extra toes, the eyes are very close together. No dwarf would possibly claim these freakish dwarfs as his people. What? Magnus and I will avenge these dwarfs. Attack!
Of course, sir.
And I died. Because they are quite tough, actually. So... And that's all. So I can find something in the cupboard. I know that this is the key. So this is empty. This is empty. This is empty, and this has the telegram. To P. Schuyler's and Son. Stop. Please accept this telegram as my commitment for payment of the signet ring I had made for my son, Gilbert Bates. Stop. Payment has been wired as per your instructions. I'll arrive in Toronto in 2 weeks to pick up the ring. Sincerely, Benjamin Bates. Stop. That's this telegram. Now I know it is connected to Gilbert Bates. Actually, it's quite interesting, but I can raise this human noble from dead when I have this spell, conjure spirit, and talk to this guy, which is going to be quite funny. But I'm not going to do this. and instead I will read what's happened with my quest. So I got information. Now I can talk to Virgil.
What is it that you want of me? What can I answer for you?
What do you think we should do now?
We should try and find Gilbert Bates, seeing as how that ring is his. He's fairly famous. They say he invented the steam engine, and I think he lives in Tarant.
Well, that's it. And then Magnus.
How can I help you? What would you like? How can I help? What do you need to know?
Magnus, do you know anything about Gilbert Bates?
Gilbert Bates? Who doesn't know him? He invented the steam engine. For a human, he's quite a sharp fellow. Of course, the dwarves are the most skilled technologists, but everyone knows that.
Yes, sir. What can I answer for you?
Gar, where does Gilbert Bates live?
I believe Mr. Bates resides at the northeast end of the Kensington Broadway, if I recall correctly.
What can you tell me about him?
I've never met Mr. Bates personally. He's much too famous to walk the streets. He'd be mobbed everywhere he went. I have had rather long and boring conversations with that Appleby fellow about Mr. Bates, though. I've never seen anyone hate someone else so much in my life.
Appleby hates Mr. Bates. Why?
Well, imagine that. I cannot rightly say. After the long, tedious hours I've sat and listened to him drone on, I still cannot tell you exactly why he hates Mr. Bates. Professional jealousy, envy, who can say? Mr. Bates is a genius and Mr. Appleby is a fool. I suppose that is reason enough.
Where does this Appleby fellow live?
I believe he lives somewhere along Low Dervish Way in the factory district. I'm not certain, though.
Perhaps you will allow me a few more questions?
Yes, sir. What would you have me do? What can I answer for you?
I think that's all he can tell now. Who else can be... I didn't talk to Wallinger yet. What do you know about this place? I'd say we're in Toronto, lots of technology and the like. You'll stay out of the boil if you know what's good for you. Well, no, nothing interesting. Yeah, so we are good. Locked magical mystic chest.
Of course, sir.
I will now shoot it.
Of course, sir.
Shoot it myself. And what are you doing, Wallinger? Please stop stealing things.
Of course, sir.
Okay. So, unidentified dagger, emerald necklace, and unidentified robe. The
What is it
second
that you want
one.
of me?
So, Virgil, here you go. Robes, necklace, which he immediately puts on his neck. Dagger, which he doesn't touch. That's good. And greater hidden potion and the telegram. Well, good. Now I need to check this barrel. Broadsword. Sog, that's for you. And I think that's pretty it. I think I've cleaned everything, looted everything possible. The dwarves are to be left alive. It's their business. And going up now.
Thank you, my friend, for fighting by my side. I'd like to share something with you. My family name. The name of my family is Shale Fist, and I, Magnus Shale Fist, am grateful to you. The dwarves of this clan would also be grateful to you, were they not long dead.
But isn't this your clan, Magnus?
No, I don't think so. I so wanted to find a clue as to who or where that I came from. But I don't think these dwarves are my lost clan.
I'm sorry, Magnus. Don't give up hope.
I won't, my friend. I guess I can keep looking. In any case, would you mind if I continue traveling with you?
No, not at all.
That's good. You can always use a dwarf in your party. That's what I always say. They're usually the only level heads in the bunch.
Right, Magnus, right. Let's get out of here.
Yes, let's do so.
Well, we are good. And moving on. Hoping to meet no more traps on our way. Underground, it's always possible to bump into one, but we are fine. And now we are above the ground, and let's go now to Appleby, because I want my dynamite. And actually I have a level up, right? So I have 1 point to use, and this point I'll use to increase what? Persuasion? I don't know. I'll keep the... Now I'll be actually keeping the points unused because I'm not sure how it may end up if I use them. So Appleby. I have to talk to Appleby. Running quite fast. I think I should also sell the loot, but I still have some items to farm for, and I'll do it later. By the way, this bean. I'm now rich enough not to take the old boots from the rubbish bin. Yeah, not that I'm too rich, but I mean this takes a lot of time, and time's precious. Hello, man. What can I help you with? Who might I have the pleasure of addressing? My displeasure would be immeasurable were I to believe you actually did not know of the genius of Cedric Appleby. Few can bask in my presence and not be humbled. I had no idea you were the Cedric Appleby. That is correct, sir. Cedric Appleby, scholar, gentleman, businessman, and owner of the second largest steam engine company in all of Torrent. Second largest? Why aren't you the largest? It's that damn charlatan Bates being hailed as a hero. Ha! I spit on him. His intelligence is but that of nuts compared to mine. What do you know about Gilbert Bates? Gilbert Bates is a common thief, nothing more. I have known him since childhood until he began consorting with the dwarves. They gave him the steam engine, I'm sure of it, and everyone thinks he invented it. This scoundrel! But how has he invented so much since then? He has stolen everything from me. I know for certain that he has hired mages to read my thoughts for all of his designs. I cannot count the instances I have been envisioning my newest inventions, and he produces it. Ooh, I can understand your frustration, but what can be done? He needs to be humiliated, exposed for the fraud that he is. What do you plan on doing about it? I am unsure that you are worthy of my trust. The trust of Cedric Appleby is not an easy thing to gain, as I can read most men as if they are an open tome. I assure you I can be trusted. We shall see what we shall see. Would you be interested in proving I can trust you? Surely. Bates is working on a new steam engine design, which of course he stole from me. I need you to destroy the prototype. How will this humiliate and expose him? If it is clear to someone of my advanced abilities that your intellect has difficulty following my reasoning, consider this a preamble to the inevitable ruination of one Gilbert Bates, as well as a test of your trustworthiness. I accept your proposal. Lie. Stupendous. Here is some dynamite to expedite your mission of destruction. His factory is in close proximity to his house. You can't miss it. At the tail end of 10 Hands Alley, to be precise about the matter. I shall return when the job's completed. So now I have one more dynamite, which is good because I'm not going to use it, of course, to destroy this factory engine. Instead, dynamite is a precious thing, and I'm going to keep it just for future purposes, in case I need one. And now I'm going to try to enter Gilbert Bates's house, which will be impossible. First, I need to clear the trouble at his factory. Hello, I'm at your disposal, sir. Whose house might this be? Gilbert Bates, the industrialist, lives here. I need to gain an audience with Mr. Bates. That is not possible. Mr. Bates sees no one, especially now with the recent attempt on his life. Attempt on his life! Mr. Bates was attacked in his study by some fanatic. Thank the gods Chuka was there to snap the intruder's neck before he could do any harm. Chuka. Chuka is Mr. Bates's bodyguard. Mr. Bates saved his life somehow years ago. Chuka has been at his side ever since. Nevertheless, it is imperative that I see him. Well, we've been having some problems with saboteurs at the factory. If you could take care of them, I'm sure Mr. Bates would want to thank you personally. You have piqued my interest. What else can you tell me? Not much, really. They usually strike in the middle of the night, sometime after midnight. We've lost several guards. We've been sent there to stop them. If your guards can't stop them, what chance would I have? Not much of one, I'm afraid. You ask how to get in to see Bates. I told you. If you're not interested, please leave. I will take care of your problem then. Good luck. The factory is located at the tail end of 10 Hands Alley. Here's the key. The guards will be expecting you. Come back here when you have dispatched them, and I will let you in to see Mr. Bates. I must be off. So that's the thing. I canceled the quest with Appleby because of course I didn't want to harm Mr. Bates. By the way, this is a factory with poor orc workers, and there is this master who is standing here. I'm going to talk with them later a little bit. This is the factory. Hello. What is this place? This is the Bates Engine Factory. What may I do for you? I'm here to help with the saboteur problem. Go on in then. So this is the... what? Oh, this is the wood chest I was talking about. Guys, could you please destroy it? Faster, faster, faster. Oh my god. Thanks. Oh, I was... Shrek's multi-barreled pistol. That's what I needed. Wonderful. Just excellent. Because now I have a very nice weapon, and I mean, I don't have it yet, but I will. So Shrek's multi-barrel pistol is much faster than what I have now. So this hand cannon is, I guess, is it possible to... Yeah, you see, it's possible to craft if you're level 6 of gunsmith layman. Of gunsmith, sorry, just not layman. And it means that I will have to kind of spend 6 talent points here, and that's pretty ridiculous because I don't need any of these weapons. So I got it from Pollock. Then I have this hand cannon. I'm thinking, who is Pollock? I mean, in real life, Pollock. It sounds like I know somebody else of name Pollock. Anyway, so hand cannon, and this Shrek's multi-barrel pistol is just obliterating enemies. To make it, I need 85 skill of gunsmithy, but that's fine. I will show you how to do that. Just I need a lot of money, like a lot of money. That's fine. I'll sell what I will loot just in a second. Advance time 8 hours. It's almost night. Let's save the game and wait 2 hours. And 2 hours.
Of course, sir.
Okay.
Of course, sir.
Level 3. Interesting. Who will be carrying? Sog, I guess you. Can I give it to Vollinger? Vollinger, can you? No, you cannot. The hell? I think there was a small guy. No. They were all big. Okay, fine. So, Appleby wanted me to destroy this engine, which I'm not going to do. By the way, what do we have in the barrel? No, not interesting. Here, barrels again. By the way, it's good that I did what I did during the day, right? Because otherwise those guardians won't give me easy time. So, because previously I always did it only during the night, and that explains why I was struggling so much. Should have thought of the daylight. But, well, that makes sense, because I was first always killing the criminals and only then retrieving the blueprint, and now I did vice versa, and that was good, a good idea. Now I can get into the Gilbert Bates's house. Let's report of the success. I have removed the saboteurs that have been plaguing you. Thank the gods. I thought we would never be rid of them. Please go inside. Mr. Bates will be anxious to thank you. Thanks, and may your watches be untroubled. Well, cool. Let me save before I go. Start. Enter. This is Bates's house. Well, you would think there is a lot to do, but actually no, it's pretty boring. So let's go up. That's also his house. Pretty beautiful, I should say. Nice. Two beds, I think. One for Chuka, one for Bates. Chuka is this gigantic ogre. Level 16, so I'll dispatch him in a second, while the guards are actually 35, so they're much more dangerous. Big house and beautiful paintings. Some wood chests, don't know what they have there. I'm going to talk to him now.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Gilbert Bates, as I'm sure you have surmised. I'd like to extend my thanks to you, sir, for putting an end to the difficulties at my factory. I've been informed that there is a matter you wish to discuss.
What can you tell me of the recent attempt on your life?
There's not much, really, as Chuka is given to overzealousness in his protection of my person. He rendered the interloper lifeless before I could question him. All he had on his person was an amulet bearing the symbol of the Malokian hand, the eye in the hexagram.
The Malokian hand?
They were a religious order of assassins some 500 years ago. Rumors of their continued existence surface periodically, but are usually proven to be hoaxes. I figure this for a new group trying to adopt some of the prestige of the name.
They seem to be after me as well.
Let us hope for both our sakes that they are mere pretenders to the name, then. I would be loath to have the authentic Malokians out for my blood.
Well, I'd like to ask you about this ring.
Great gods! How did you come by that ring?
A gnome gave it to me as he lay dying.
A gnome? What manner of tomfoolery is this? Are you certain it was not a dwarf?
Of course, I've never seen a skinny, beardless dwarf.
Yes, I am familiar with the dwarves and their customs. Tell me, was there anything distinctive about this fellow?
He had a scar over his left eye.
By Alberic, I knew it in my heart. That was no gnome. It was Stena Rockcutter.
He is visibly shaken by this realization. Who is Stenner? Why would the dwarf shave his beard?
Stena was an old friend of mine. for him to cut off his beard. By the gods, it's unthinkable. But please, tell me, did he say anything to you before he died? Did he say anything about me?
He said he had escaped to warn us about the evil.
The evil? What evil? And where did he escape from?
He didn't say. I was hoping you would know what it meant.
Something horrible must have happened after I... Did he say anything else?
His voice trails off. He's obviously too distressed to continue. He referred to you as a boy. Why would he do that?
I do not know. Even though dwarves reckon time differently than humans, he must have realized that I am now an old man. Perhaps it is because I was but a boy when I betrayed his trust all those years ago.
How did you come to betray him?
That is quite the long tale. A tale of my shame, it is.
I'm listening.
It is ironic that my greatest mistake is that which brought me such wealth. As a youth, I was enamored of all things dwarven, so I sought out the nearest clan and attempted to impress them with my grasp of their technology. They laughed. It was obviously a novelty to them, a ridiculous human who had a natural bent towards technology. I suppose it didn't help that I was a mere 14 years old at the time. I became something they humored to entertain themselves. Stenar was the only one who truly called me friend in all those years, and betrayal is how I repaid his friendship. It was he who first showed me their steam engine, as he knew I could appreciate the beautiful intricacies of its design. They had left it to rust in a corner, as they had very little use for a device that would reduce the need for sheer physical power. Imagine a dwarf relying on a device to do his digging for him. It's preposterous. I asked him if I could tinker with it, perhaps improve on it, as I knew this was the key to becoming truly a part of the dwarven world. I quickly devised a way to use it to power a pump for draining the mines. When I fell all over myself trying to explain it to them, laughter was once again their only response. I knew I had to somehow gain their respect, so I hastily sketched some schematics and set out to prove my theory. The struggling human mining company that I brought the plans to offered me a share in their mines for the steam pump. I was ecstatic. I had not a care for their mines or their money. I desired vindication. When I returned to the dwarves to boast of my accomplishments and be welcomed into their clan, they were gone. The inventions came quickly after that, fueled by my anger and confusion. How could they have denied me my place amongst them after all my labors? Somehow I felt I could still prove myself to them. I continued searching for them in all my spare moments, but to no avail. But then they came, the robed ones. They appeared to me late one night, and they warned me to never speak of, nor try to find the dwarves again. Still being a mere lad, you can imagine the terror that put into me. As my wealth and power grew, I shook off some of my youthful fear and hired the first in a long chain of investigators to locate Stenar and his clan. None of them ever returned with any worthwhile information, and some never returned at all. The ones that did told of vicious traps and creatures attacking them from the shadows. As word of these failures spread, it became more and more difficult to find souls brave enough to take on the challenge.
But why did he send me here with your ring?
He knew that ring would lend veracity to your tale. I gave Stenar that ring the last time I saw him. Now he is dead. If only we knew what he meant by the evil.
The Panari think the evil refers to someone named Aranax.
I don't put much stock in religious ramblings. I'm more concerned with who killed Stenna and why, and what all this has to do with my relationship with the Black Mountain clan.
So, what is to be done now?
There must be some clue left in the Black Mountain mines. I am certain of this. You seem to be a resourceful individual. Would you be interested in searching the mines for some clue as to their whereabouts? I would make it worth your while, I can assure you.
I'm anxious to solve this conundrum as well, I accept. But I'd like to ask you some further questions before I commit myself.
Of course. What do you wish to ask of me?
You didn't actually invent the steam engine.
I have never actually claimed that I did. It was just people's assumption. I have invented any number of devices based off its principles, but I did not invent the first one.
What did you think would happen when you sold the engine?
Such is the enthusiasm, or perhaps the impetuousness of youth, that I did not stop to consider the consequences of my actions. All I could see was a way to gain the respect of the dwarves. It was all that mattered.
It must be unsettling to get so much praise for the steam engine.
Yes, it is, and it torments me every day. I was but a child when the robed ones gave me their dire warnings, and I was terrified. They were explicit that I was not to reveal the origins of the steam engine.
Yes, being fabulously wealthy must be a burden on you.
Oh, this wealth is an albatross around my neck, every day reminding me of the heinous error of my youth.
Just a few more questions, please.
Of course. What do you wish to ask of me?
Why the need to impress the dwarves after they rejected you?
You don't understand. I was orphaned at a young age. The dwarves represented everything I wanted my family to be. A tight-knit clan, and the respect I had for their brilliance with technology. I made the mistake common to youth. I thought intelligence equaled compassion. I needed to belong, to find that I had some worth.
You were orphaned. What happened?
My mother died, bringing me into this world. I believe my father died then as well, even though he continued to exist in the world for some 8 more years. When he could stand living no longer, he took his own life.
But abandoning you like that...
He left me decently provided for, and with his grasp on reality becoming more tenuous each day, I believe he felt I would be safer in the care of others. The last thing he did in this life was to give me that ring.
And then you gave it to Stannard?
That is how much his friendship meant to me. I was devastated when he disappeared with the rest of the clan. I believe I felt more deserted and alone then than I did when my father killed himself. Of course. What do you wish to ask of me?
Can you tell me about your business?
Well, as you know, I am the foremost manufacturer of steam engines in Arcanum, virtually without competition. I am working on a prototype for a smaller, more efficient engine right now, as a matter of fact. I also have various interests in other technological endeavors.
How have you devastated your competition so?
It is not much of an accomplishment when old Cedric Appleby is your chief competitor. Poor Cedric. Always was a bit of a blundering fool. I really wish I could have convinced him to come work for me.
Why? I mean, if he is such an idiot.
Cedric and I were close friends when we were children. He was furious that I wouldn't introduce him to the dwarves. Can you imagine? I had a difficult enough time gaining their respect without his simple-mindedness. After I invented the steam engine, he began to despise me. Strangely enough, I wish he was still my friend some days. Of course. What do you wish to ask of me? Well, as you know, I am the foremost manufacturer. Why do you ask? You're not a labor sympathizer, are you? A unionizer, perhaps? I can assure you, my workers are happy to have the jobs I give them. I treat all orcs, true blood, and half-breed alike better than any other factory owner. Of that I can assure you.
I didn't mean to imply anything, sir. Simply curious.
Yes, I can understand that, with all the talk of labor difficulties and protests in all the journals. But in answer to your original question, I believe that I am fortunate to have been spared a lot of the problems others have been experiencing with their workers. I do believe it is because I treat my workers better than most. Why, their working conditions are almost human.
Well, I can now proclaim a revolution and shout death to the bourgeois and bourgeoisie and kill him, but I don't want to do that, of course.
Of course.
So,
What do you wish to ask of me?
I have decided to explore the Black Mountain Clan mines for you.
Splendid. Here, let me mark your map with the location of the Black Mountain mines. I am certain there must be some clues to be found there. Please, return as soon as you have found anything.
I shall return with the information you have requested.
Oh, one more thing. I would like to purchase my ring back from you. I'd give you 200 coins. It would mean quite a bit to me. My father gave it to me before he died.
Well, strangely enough, there is no option have it for free, because I think I would give it just like that, because, I mean, why should I take any money for something that's not my inherently mine thing, but that's okay, so here it is.
Much obliged. I will speak with you when you return.
Good day to you. Well, I have this ring no more, which is good, because it was occupying space. Chuka, can I talk to him? This extremely large ogre grunts at you without shifting his heavy-lidded gaze. So, to put story short, what happened was that Gilbert Bates didn't really invent the steam engine. He just kind of borrowed the idea from the dwarves of the Steel Clan, I think. What was their name? Black Mountain Clan. Yes. So, and now I need to go to that cave, to that place, and figure it out myself what happened there, and that will be a very, very long journey there. I mean, that's a very deep cave and quite tedious, and I mean, there are a lot of enemies to kill, so it's a good place to have some loot. Actually, one of the best, I think, in the game. Just discover lots of things. Before I go there, I need this, and I need to sell actually lots of things to get a lot of money again. Oh, I think I need around 7,000 now, and I have no idea where I can get it. Can I enter? Of course, sir, we only ask you conduct yourself in a gentlemanly manner. Allow me to open the door. He does so. Please enjoy yourself. This is the Wellington Gentlemen's Club. So I want to ask some questions. So this is suspicious, courteous. Yeah, I think this is a criminal and these guys are not. Well, I need coins. Sorry, I'll be loading and reloading again. Hell. I need money. Let's play. He's quite stubborn. Yeah. Bridge leading into Torrent. Kensington Bridge. Garelon Bridge, of course. Why? Kensington Station, Garelon Bridge, of course. Caledon is to Ireland as Durnholm is to, I think, the Cumbria. Yes, thank you. 500 coins. Then this man. Oh, this is boring guy. It's a gambler. Another game. A mage would be most unwelcome in a train station, because if you're a mage you can't use the train to travel, which is quite funny. And I also want to talk to this... Oh, 1, 2... anyone else to talk to? Well, this guy is a quest guy. This is the barman. Okay, I've earned my 1000. That's pretty nice. Let's leave for the shops. And actually I need to identify the things. Oh, well. Warehouse district or docks? Docks. Yeah. There is a mission here, quest, but I don't want to take it because it's just experience and not much money, and I need exactly money. A lot of money. And where can I get this money? I don't know. Only setting, hoping for good profit.
What is it that
Virgil, I need this, this, and the dagger. Hello, lady. Could you identify something for me? This, and this. Yeah. So this is a cursed item. If you take it, you'll be quite. So heal rate -95 and fatigue -50%. So it's going to be very dangerous for any character who is wearing it. Let me move further. And come on. Travel back to Torrent. Fast travel. Right. And now to the shops. I have a suspicion I haven't identified everything. I hope I'm wrong. Well, well, well. Barter? No, of course, no interest for that. Oh, large wool jacket. Looks very fresh. Don't want to buy it, but still looks nice. I hope I don't need to sell anything I bought previously. Oh, actually, this is potentially some gold. Magnus. Song. So I need this, and this, and this. Okay. 15 coins. Perfect. Just nothing.
What is it that you...
Virgil, I need this and this. Actually... Yeah, poison I think I won't sell. Helmet, top hat. 1 emerald I'll sell. Yes. This and this. Tell me, what can you buy? This, and that's all. Can you... perfect. And this, of course. I'd like to sell that. Well, that's better. That's 2000 coins already. I'm now going to the magical guy to sell something. The robes, exactly. Good evening, or good afternoon, I don't know what time it is. No, I don't want that. That's a pity. Big pity. I love these weapons, they're so beautiful. I love how they're drawn, how they're depicted in the game. Good artistry. 500 coins. Well, that's, I guess, something. Not much, but already some money. Zero. Bad. Very bad. Where can I travel from? From this, yeah, from this place. Yeah, Garrelon Bridge, Kensington Station. What was wrong with me? Barter, 47. Oh, quite expensive. Shoes, no interest. Okay, I see. That's totally fine. I'm almost done with shopping, with actually selling. Shall we barter? Yeah, this top hat and the shoes. And let me see how much I have. 4,476. Then, Jaina, could you make something, please? 1, 2. One. Okay, that's all. Let me see. And let's go. All right. 5,000 coins I have. Now, what I'm trying to do is to make my weapon, which I want to produce, I need to be a skillful gunman, but I'm not. So what I can do is I can buy special books that increase my skill. One book increases by the amount of intellect I have, so it's one book, 11 points. To create my what's that? Shrek's multi-barreled pistol, I need 85 points, so that's 8 books. One book, if not mistaken, is 750, which is which means I think I don't have enough money yet. So I need this guy who sells books. Hello, I'd like to purchase something. Gunsmithy. Yes, another gunsmithy. Gunsmithy. Yes. Gunsmithy. Some more. Yes. So I have now 6. And not enough money to buy anything else. Do I have 85? No, I think I have 66. So I need 2 more. Well, I need money. Oh, they're really heavy. 200 stones.
Yes, sir.
Hell. Really? Seriously? 200 stones? That's a joke, I guess. Well, that's fine. So I need 1,200 coins. Not much. That's what can I do? What can I sell? I can sell something I should be able to sell, or something I should be able to find. For example, I can tell the newspaper that I am the one who survived the crash. That will give me some extra coins. Well, let's do it for the sake of yeah. So yes, I am the survivor. 800 coins. Well, first of all, I realize it was a very traumatizing experience. Please take your time. If you need to stop for a few moments, I fully understand. Are you ready? Yes, thank you for your understanding. We can begin. So, funny guy, you are the sole survivor from the horrendous IFS Zephyr disaster. Yes, I am sorry to say that no one else survived the impact. What's with my stream? Is it going? I'm looking at my screen on my phone and I see a strange picture. Ah, it's fine. Okay, it was just a lag. So, yes, I'm sorry to say. Yes, I didn't see anything in the air, but I heard the sound of gunfire. Gunfire? At what altitude? At that altitude, and how is that possible? I also heard engines. I believe there were two different ones. Engines. The Zephyr was a one of a kind. What else could have been up there with you? There was wreckage also near the blimp, so some strange craft. More flying craft. Incredible. Writing notes frantically. So you don't think it was an accident or sabotage? You are telling me that the IFS Zephyr was shot out of the sky deliberately by some sort of secret aircraft? Yes, that's as much as I've been able to piece together. Looking very strange, a mixture of shock and elation. Funny guy, you've just given me the story of a lifetime. Thank you so much. Here's the coin I promised. You've more than earned it. I've got to get this to the presses immediately. Goodbye. So now I have some money. Yes. And just a little bit more to get enough. So I'll go, you know where? I'll go here, and I need to find one specific building. I guess this building. Let's run here, and okay, run. So what I want to do is to get into some building to kill some monsters, and hopefully there'll be some loot, and with this loot I'll sell it, buy the missing 2 books, and with those books I will finally become much stronger with my nice weapon. Oh, I need this place. No, it's the factory, sorry, not this place. I need the building I indicated previously. My voice is becoming to fade. Oh, no, not this building. I guess, well, this one. Torrent, though I have been here for ages, so to say, I'm still sometimes lost a little bit. The buildings look alike, and they kind of lose their individuality somehow. So yeah, I need this place. So what I need you guys to do is to kill it. Whoa. Something else? Okay. Perfect. So I needed
Of course, sir.
to destroy these barrels.
Of course, sir.
These go away. These skulls, the hunting rifle. Surely I need these all. Perfect. And Jaina, what have you stolen from there already? Liquid soap. Well, I think you might want to wash, of course, but not now. Not now. Another barrel. Can I sleep here? No. Can I find something here? Back off.
Of course, sir.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. So I need you to keep the things for me. The skulls are for a nice,
What is it
very
that you want?
mysterious quest. I'll keep them for later. Now I'm going to the vendor to sell some stuff. Boots I'll take now because I'm quite short of money. Where is this metro? Yeah, here it is. So, West Garland Bridge. Hello, sir. I have something to sell. This and this. Oh, 2 coins. Oh, you can buy soap. This thing I'll throw away because apparently he doesn't need it. Going further to the blacksmith to sell the axe and the chainmail. Then to the gun guy to sell the big gun. And that will be good. I think that will be enough to get the money. Actually, why do I have less money? What have I bought? Alright, maybe I just don't remember something. So, this, no, not this, this. Hello, sir? Yes, I would like to sell this and the axe. And then go in here. Zog, I need this hunting rifle. Yes, it is 200 coins. Well, fine. Now I'm going to the university station. And for my dear books. I'm still quite slow. I mean, run quite slowly, which is a little bit distressing, but that's fine. I'll deal with it later in the game. Hello? Yes. Gunsmithy and one more gunsmithy. Perfect. So, Zog, this one, Magnus.
How can I help you?
No, not you. Who has the books?
Yes,
Gar?
sir.
Yeah. So I'm totally overwhelmed with the weight, you see. What if I take this also and this? Severe. I still... Can I have more than severe?
How can I
And
help?
what will happen in this case? Yeah, this... I cannot, right? Because I'm already over
How can I?
over the limit. So have your thing back, and Sog, have your things back. Thank you. Now I need to make this. Yes, goes here. This is my destroyer. 20, speed is 20, and the damage is very strong, and actually I need strength, higher strength. So that's where my point goes, to strength. Quite a sad thing, right? I think I have to do it. Yeah, because I don't want to
How can I help you?
have a penalty for my weapons. So Magnus is going to be slightly under heavy weight of my
How can I help
tomes.
you? What do you?
What is his speed? 14. He's fine. He's fine. He's going to be running like a rabbit. And now I'm very dangerous. Again. Becoming more and more dangerous. I will need a shield, but not yet, because if I get a shield now, then again I'll have a penalty on the speed. So I think that's it for today, guys. I'll save now. Yes. I'll save, and thank you for watching anyway. See you quite soon, maybe with Arcanum, maybe with some different game. Yeah. Have a nice day. Goodbye.